The rich don't work for money. They do this instead. When you hear the phrase, the rich don't work for money, it sounds almost arrogant, as if wealthy people somehow live in a different reality. But look closely, and you'll see it's not arrogance. It's strategy. The rich have learned a truth that most people never realize. Money should work for you, not the other way around. This mindset separates the rich from the middle class and the poor. While most people chase paychecks, promotions, and overtime pay, the rich chase something else entirely: assets, leverage, and systems. Let's break down what that actually means and how you can start thinking like the wealthy. The mindset shift from earning to owning. The first major difference between how the rich and everyone else think about money is mindset. The average person believes that working hard is the key to financial success. The rich know that working smart is the real secret. You can only work so many hours in a day, but your money can work 24/7. That's why rich people focus on creating or owning assets that earn for them, even while they sleep. Think about it. An employee gets paid for their time, but the rich get paid for results, ownership, and value creation. They own things that generate income, like businesses, stocks, properties, or intellectual property. They don't trade hours for dollars. They trade ideas and systems for wealth. Assets over income. The rich are obsessed with one word: assets. An asset is anything that puts money into your pocket, whether you're awake or asleep. It could be a rental property, a dividend-paying stock, a YouTube channel, an app, or even a book that earns royalties. Meanwhile, a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket: car payments, credit card debt, or that expensive lifestyle most people chase to look rich. Here's the difference in how the two groups think. The middle class says, "I need a raise." The rich say, "I need another asset." When you work for income alone, you're trapped in a cycle. Your money stops the moment you do. But when you focus on assets, you build streams that continue to flow even when you're not actively working. This is why rich people can retire earlier, take risks, or step away from their businesses. Their money continues working. The power of leverage. The rich use something most people ignore: leverage. Leverage means using resources beyond your own effort to multiply your results. There are 4 main types of leverage that the rich rely on. Money leverage. Using other people's money, OPM, through investments, partnerships, or loans to create value and earn more than they borrow. Time leverage. Delegating work to others, employees, freelancers, or even technology, so they can focus on strategy instead of labor. Knowledge leverage. Using expertise, education, and information to make smarter moves faster. Network leverage. Surrounding themselves with people who have influence, skills, or capital that can open new opportunities. The middle class often sees debt or outsourcing as risks. The rich see them as tools. When used correctly, they multiply wealth. They build systems, not jobs. A job is where you work in the system. The rich build systems that work for them. Look at any wealthy individual, and you'll find they don't just create one stream of income. They create systems that produce multiple. Jeff Bezos didn't get rich selling one product. He built Amazon, a system that sells millions of products automatically. Warren Buffett doesn't make money by trading stocks daily. He owns businesses and investments that generate consistent returns. Even small-scale entrepreneurs apply this principle, from online creators automating their content to investors using apps that reinvest profits automatically. The lesson? The rich focus on scalability. They design ways for their money, content, or businesses to grow without needing more of their personal effort. They value time over money. Here's something you'll never hear a rich person say: "I don't have time." The wealthy treat time as their most valuable currency. They understand that time, unlike money, can never be replaced. So instead of wasting it chasing short-term gains, they invest it in long-term results. They hire people to do what they don't need to do. They automate tasks. They buy back their own time. This is why you'll see millionaires reading, strategizing, and networking, while others are working overtime. They use their time to multiply their impact, not to survive another paycheck. They invest early and consistently. Rich people don't wait for the right time to invest. They start early and let compounding do the heavy lifting. The average person saves money. The rich deploy money. Saving is safe but slow. Investing carries risk, but offers exponential growth. The rich understand that inflation eats away at idle money, so they put it into assets that grow faster than inflation. Stocks, real estate, startups, or even digital businesses. They also think long-term. While others panic during market dips, the rich see discounts. They buy when others are afraid and sell when others are greedy. This consistent, disciplined investing mindset is how wealth quietly builds over decades. They create value, not hours. The rich know one fundamental truth: money follows value. If you solve problems for millions of people, you'll never have to worry about money again. That's why the wealthy don't focus on working harder. They focus on creating more value for more people. Think of Elon Musk solving transportation and energy issues, or content creators helping millions learn skills online. The formula is the same. The more value you create, the more money flows toward you. This is why the rich don't work for money. They work for purpose, impact, and ownership, knowing money will follow naturally. They think in cash flow, not paychecks. To most people, income means a salary. To the rich, income means cash flow, the continuous movement of money from assets, investments, and businesses. Instead of worrying about earning $5,000 a month from a job, the rich aim to earn $5,000 a month in passive cash flow from assets. Once that happens, they're financially free, because their lifestyle is funded by systems, not sweat. Cash flow gives them control, freedom, and stability. It's the invisible engine that drives wealth. The rich play the long game. Finally, the rich understand that wealth is built slowly, then suddenly. They are patient. They reinvest profits, delay gratification, and focus on building foundations that last. They don't chase trends, they build legacies. Every move they make is part of a long-term strategy. Buying undervalued assets, creating scalable businesses, investing in skills, and nurturing powerful networks. While others chase quick money, they build permanent wealth. Conclusion: think like the rich, start today. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. They focus on assets over income, systems over jobs, leverage over labor, and long-term growth over instant gratification. You don't need millions to start thinking this way. You just need to begin. Invest in your knowledge, create value, build systems, and let your money work even while you rest. Because the moment you stop trading time for money and start letting money work for you, that's the moment you unlock the cash code.
Work to learn, not to earn.